Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are live in effect, and it's about to go down. Clemson versus Texas. Year 8, week 1. This is it's gonna be my first game. He actually had a game. Say he had a game. He did have a game. Let's see how this goes for me. Set rotation. Hold it. Get some music going. What up, fat boy? Let's check his squad out one more time. Alright. Alright, fat boy. It's gonna be a tough matchup, fellas. It always is. Go like this. I do. I'm recording too. Yeah, just let me know.
It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. EA Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway.
Yeah. Let's talk about that still.
Longhorns will kick this deep to begin the game. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. They'll hand it off. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. And he's got it again. Powering through. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Ball handed off. He shreds the tackle. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. And I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
They'll ride the back again here. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground.
Oh, good hit.
Behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
And the Tigers will have to kick it away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. Ball lands at the 8 and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Handoff in a single back formation. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Tailback takes the handoff again. Nowhere to run up the middle.
What a job at the line of scrimmage by this defense. Looked like a no-brainer. Second short, easy first down. No. Denied. Stopped. Bring up third down.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss. It sets up a fourth down.
Here comes fourth down. Now look at this. They line up in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Longhorn starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback, and did you see how many guys that were rushing him? 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, and you can get that kind of pressure on a quarterback with 3 rushing.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wide out. And the pass is incomplete.
Good defense over the fellas.
His passing game out of sync.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And it's taken at the 25. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man.
What up, everyone? Off the line on
Now the
Saturday.
first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Handoff running right. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He escapes the pocket. Fights off a defender. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Wow, really good read here by this quarterback, and I love the call on the RPO. Now they get a shot here on third down. It's much more manageable than the hole that they had dug for themselves. Curious to see if they stay on the ground or they're going to go through the air. They have the option to do either.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air.
Oh, good shit.
Ball, but it's intercepted. Could take it all the way. The 30. Past the 20. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play. The takeaway and a huge gain on the return.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
This should be the last play of the quarter. In the shotgun, handoff inside. And the offense going backwards in that play. Defense makes a stop to wrap up the first quarter. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Tight end makes the grab. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Offense getting set. It's second down. The back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They moved the ball into good position, but now it's third and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. offense is back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Moves left out of the pocket. Breaks free. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Now it's second down here. Takes off in a bootleg. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He's got it in the open.
Let's go.
Broken tackle still going. He's in the clear. Past the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. He wins the football to the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous.
Look, it's a copycat league, baby.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see in kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Looking to throw yet again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but he brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Our guy dropped it.
The Longhorns will line up to boot it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First down, looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Good misdirection play right here. A lot of coordinators around the country like to throw that play in there just to kind of keep the defense guessing.
Second down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the right side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? To dart to the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He finds the running back for a fourth down catch. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here comes the reverse. And he's brought down for a big loss. Defense swarming him, not fooled at all.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained. That reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Ooh, little Henry, little Ruggs.
7th play drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do.
That's what they're trying to
we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the coverage team makes the touch, so no return on the play. first down, it's play action. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
We got a still run.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. On the move now. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Oh, and he couldn't.
Drop it. Thank you. God dang.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Longhorns will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 39. Now here's the toss play. Again, ripping through the defense. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well.
Skip to my low.
Behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Tigers come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it on first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to the end zone.
Oh!
Complete just
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
got no more timeouts. Yeah. Throw it up.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. He knocks it through with confidence.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit.
Hey, we didn't have no more timeouts.
Before the halftime break. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. He breaks free. Wildcat picks up
Ross, nigga, fuck
gain,
you.
but they're still short of the first. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Said, fuck that nigga, homie. Oh, we know. We know who he is.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Direct snap. He finds some space. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were sluggish in the first half, almost completely shut down. Let's see if they can find a spark now coming out of the break.
Get him.
Escapes the pocket, but can now make a play. And he's
That's Gino.
Chris, there's another
Push up
sack
on
by
that.
a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
Oh, and it's almost picked off. The first interception today. Going to set up third down. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on the third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been
Ross out there.
the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
He'll field it close to the 50. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. And 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, let's face it. They dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Yeah, y'all saying I'm being about that life. Loop on me.
The Tigers will line up to punt it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. This has been a struggle for both offenses so far. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. The 50. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Crosses all the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Texas. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And there's the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Fighting. Look at that powerful run.
Let's go, nigga. Let's go, nigga.
They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for.
Well, the running back looks like he's possessed on that run. No defender could get 2 hands on him long enough to bring him down, so he picks up a lot of those yards after contact.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play.
Getting breezy.
Closing in on the red zone now with the first down. And looking to throw now on first down. Checks this down to the running back. He makes it 19, but this offense now has a first
Marshall
down
out there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He escapes the pocket. Tough to show with a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
God, I love to see a quarterback willing to put his life on the line for his teammates. What a job here of picking up the first down, taking that big hit, and going right back to the huddle. You can see his teammates patting him on the back.
And the Tigers line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And now the defense able to bring him down. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Back in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Clemson. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half. And for Keith,
he's on it.
Long time stands and delivers a touchdown strike.
He's going back to the blue tear right now.
Toughness there in the pocket by letting the defender come right into him, not affect the throw, and he gets rewarded with a score. That's how to lead in offense by example.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return.
We had no returns this season. They didn't get no kickoff on us. Fuck that.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And a handoff as they run the counter play.
Again?
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. There's the handoff. Sends right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. But they can't convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one falls incomplete.
Yeah.
Tried to press it deep.
Yeah.
Brings up 4th down.
Really love what this defense is doing today. They're doing a nice job of taking away any
Had them
success
niggas
on
mixed
early
up a little
downs,
bit.
and then it allows their defensive ends and pass rushers to get after the quarterback when they get him to 3rd and long.
Switch it really on me.
Longhorns will bring their punt team on the field now. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And the returner heads out of bounds. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Got the first down and still motoring.
Oh, nigga. Watch Peyton over here, baby.
This running game has been strong today.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, keep hammering away with that run game.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Wants to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
And so
Where's that, fellas?
big play wide receivers. These guys have been putting on a show, piling up the highlights through 3 quarters. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up. Classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. He'll hand it off. Makes an open space.
Get up there, nigga. Let's go.
All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers.
From Texas.
Selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the 4th quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Singleton. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fine time, moving to his left. Finally decides to take a deep shot down the middle. Tried to press the ball. It's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Nice grab. It's Singleton. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the 1st down. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Back to throw again. Bringing pressure. Looking deep to the right side.
Oh, let's go!
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Fires it to the wide out. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field.
Like that.
Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
He'll hand it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13.
That's
Intercept with a desperation throw here. Takes it all the way back for a pick 6. Touchdown, Longhorns.
I can appreciate the aggressive approach by this offense, but it backfires on them, and now you give the opponent a chance to really cut into the lead and come right back and have a chance to win this game.
Extra point try coming now. PAT up and good. They trail by a touchdown, 24-17. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected for a tight, tough battle between 2 really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these 2 teams have actually lived up to the billing of 2 top 5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game, who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Grinding away with their running game. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Comes up with the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for a deep completion. Picked off a crucial turnover. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. Longhorns will line up here on 1st down and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's got it right near the end zone.
Yeah!
He's got it.
Yeah!
It's on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
Let's go, baby.
Just a costly
Y'all know what
turnover
we need.
for this offense. Last thing they wanted to see is put this ball on the ground, and really any chance of getting back into this game is lost.
It was reaching out. Oh, no, sir.
Here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Grinding away on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game. 3rd down and long with the lead late in the game. Clock is running. I think this is the time you call one of your favorite plays on this 3rd down. At the same time, be very mindful. You cannot turn the football over.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. What a catch and run by the sophomore there. And that should secure the victory, and they dodged the upset trap here, Kirk. They came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a big win should give them a ton of confidence going forward. Not to mention, a win like this on a nationally televised stage, it's going to carry a lot of weight as this year progresses.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the handoff. Look out, room to run here. Here he goes. Out past the 30. They bring him down, but that is a crucial 1st down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college
Good game,
football.
Pimpin'.
It's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. They'll try the right here. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
What a huge score here by this offense late in the game. This touchdown makes it a 2-possession game with under a minute to go.
Set up for the point after. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. they'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And it's a direct snap. Running with purpose. Football comes out.
Oh, fumble.
Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Oh, he was down though. They got to review it. He was on his back.
So the job is
They
simple
didn't.
here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated.
Let's bring it home, fellas.
It's going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results.
Let's
of this
bring it
game.
home,
Unbelievable job
fellas.
by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as
Get
you
ready
said,
for
playing a
church.
good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
And pulled out the dub. We got Texas number, man. He's on this school. All right, let's see. Stats. Defense was holding these out. Three interceptions. Come on, Larry. You're better than that. Two of those were my fault, though. It's time. Be soldier. No running. No, no, no. Yes, lucky man. If we get that, man, we just hold it down. All right, man. 1-0. 1-0 for the season. We got Tennessee. That should be a win. And then we got Georgia. Ooh. The rivalry with Georgia. Week 3. That's week 3. Yeah, we ready. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. What's it? 59-25. Coach came out with a new attire on, put a hat on him and everything, huh? All right. First time.